20 north on Sheridan, 10-4, and 2093.
Hello everyone, Yellow Mustang here, back again with another Roblox scripting video. Today we're going to continue working on the police AI, as I said I would if we reached our like goal on the previous video. I set a goal of 300 likes and currently it's sitting at over 600, so you guys absolutely crushed that goal. And I would like to thank you for all the support the channel has been getting. It's been growing quite well recently, so I will continue to produce quality content for you guys. But anyways, today the first thing I want to start doing with this police officer is redesigning the car that he drives around in. This initially was just a test car to kind of like prove the concept that I could get a working car in Roblox that drives, you know, decently well and kind of dynamic terrain. So let's get to work on designing a better car for this guy.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you'd react to me. So much differently. I am different. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting so much differently. Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think is what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves. Exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me. So much differently, 'cause I am different to you. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting so much differently.
Okay, and with that, the police car has been fully modeled in Blender. As you saw, I've also went ahead and gave this car a suspension system using some constraints and springs and stuff like that. Super complicated stuff and pretty finicky, but I got it working pretty good now, so this car should work decently well, a lot better than the previous one. Let's go ahead and run this now, and we'll see how the car really comes to life once the police officer gets in. Okay, so you can see the headlights turn on, the taillights turn on. I made good use of the neon for those, and then also we got some nice flashers on top and in the grill here as well. But also the volume's a bit quiet right now, but it uses the same previous siren noises and stuff like that. But you can see when the police officer here is driving through the terrain, you're going to notice that it drives through the obstacles a lot better than it did previously. I've watched this car drive for like 20 hours and I've worked out pretty much all the different errors and stuff I've seen with the ways, and I've optimized the pathfinding quite a bit. So he should drive around fairly good for what that's worth. But you can see once he go ahead and kills the criminal here, he'll head back. Okay, so continuing on here, I also wanted to showcase I redesigned the wanted level system to be more visible. So you can see this figure here. I just have a timer on him that he just commits a crime after a while. It doesn't really matter, but it increases his wanted level, and now it signifies this by a star above his head. So he's got the lowest wanted level right now of just 1 star, which means the police are just going to use their batons on him. But if he were to do a more serious crime and get 2 stars, then the police would use their guns. So to showcase this, I have this Glock here, and every time I fire this Glock, it's going to increase my wanted level. So I'll just go ahead and fire it here, and you can see I've got some like flashing blue and red lights to signify that I'm wanted. I've also got the star above me, and the police are going to attack him and attack me because I got a 1 star. Right now they can see me, and I'm just kind of running away. If I shoot more, oh shit, they're kind of fast. If I shoot more, then the star will continue to go up. So you can see I'm wanted again here, but if I keep shooting at this police officer here, okay, I don't know where they're going. Okay, there we go. So now we got 2 stars. So if we keep shooting these guys, you can see now they're getting out of their cars and they're just shooting me with their Glocks there. And you can see this whole time, you know, the more damage I do to these guys, the more angry they're going to get, the more stars I get. There's no difference between 2 and 5 stars. They're going to use their gun. It's going to be the same level of aggression. But here I wanted to show you guys, if you hide for like 10 seconds, your stars are going to blink, and then you're going to escape the cops after you hide for a while. So you can see right there, now my wanted level is gone and the cops are no longer after me here. I can walk over here to the police, and it's like I never did anything because I got away successfully. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to go over here is how to set up the crime system if you want to use it in your game. Currently, if you just add the police model to your game, it's just going to attack everything that's breathing. If you want the police to only attack criminals, it's a pretty easy setup, but there is a little bit of scripting involved. So in this case, we're going to just add the police into the game, and then we're going to have it so whenever somebody uses this Roblox, you know, classic sword here to do damage to any humanoid, then this is going to increase the wanted level, okay? So out of the box here, we're just going to drag in the police model as it is. We're going to open up the police officer himself, and we're going to go into settings. And the first thing we need to change in here is attack only criminals. We're going to turn this to true, and this is going to prevent the police officer from attacking everybody, and then he's only going to attack criminals that have a wanted level after we check this, okay? So next thing we need to do here is go into modules, and I'm going to copy the crime module just by right-clicking and going to copy. We're going to leave this crime module here because the police officer does reference it inside this module, so we're just going to copy it, and we're going to paste it somewhere else where we can reference. I'm just going to put it here into the server script service. So we're going to go ahead and right click that and just do paste into, and now we have the crime module here. I can reference from inside the Roblox sword, so I can increase the wanted level. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is go into the classic sword and go inside the sword script. And then you guys should also take note, you can only increase the wanted level from server-side scripts. So make sure you're not doing any of this from a local script. It won't work, and you're going to run into some weird errors. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here is reference the module at the top of the script here. So we're going to do local crime equals game.server script service.crime, and then we're going to throw that inside of a require since it's a module script, and that way we have access to the functions inside of the script itself. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do here is find out where the sword is actually doing damage, or whatever weapon is doing damage. So we can just search take damage. Here in the search, I do Control F to pull up this box, and then I search the script for take damage, or you can just scroll through and look through this by hand. But you can see this is a 1-of-1 match, so the only place in the script that this sword does the damage is all from inside this one function called blow. So we're gonna go ahead and increase the wanted level every time we do damage to another humanoid, which means we're attacking somebody with the sword, which we will deem against the law. So we're gonna go ahead and do crime, increase wanted level, and then we're going to pass it the NPC or character that we want to increase the wanted level. So in this case, it's going to be whoever is holding the sword. So we're going to do script.parent.parent, which is going to be the character of whoever is attacking with this sword. And then we'll just increase the wanted level by 1 every time it hits and does damage to something, because this is going to be a lot of hits, so the wanted level is kind of going to go up by a lot if we make this number too high. So 1 should be a good number for that. And then that's pretty much the whole thing right here. So we can go ahead and load into the game here, grab this sword, and then test it out. Okay, so we're in the game here. Picked up the sword, got the police sitting there in the car. You can see we can swing the sword. Police officer doesn't care, but let's go find somebody to attack here. So we got Gooner 5 over here rocking the sweet flames, and we're gonna chop him up. You can see instantly, as soon as we do that, we get 1 star. If I keep attacking, you're gonna see star level is going to increase. And I chop up the police as well, and now we got 3 stars. But you can see I set it to increase the wanted level by 1. The wanted level still goes up pretty quickly, so it works out okay. But yeah, same thing as I showed before. We can keep attacking. The wanted level is going to continue to go up. We can also go ahead and try to hide from the police officer. You can see right now we are escaping his view barely. Okay, he saw us again, but whatever. All right, so that's all of the updates for the police that I have to present for you guys. As always, the model will be in the description for you guys to take for free, so go ahead and use it, enjoy it. Let me know if there's any bugs that I need to repair or anything. For the next update for this guy, I don't know what else I could add. Maybe like a police helicopter or something. Could be cool, but you guys should give your suggestions in the comments section below. At 500 likes, then we will release the next update for this guy. So go ahead and start smashing that like button, subscribe, and all that good stuff. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching. Continue doing what you're doing, keep scripting, and I'll see you guys next time.